starving. You guys starving?
Hey, you've been window shopping for an hour. We're out of this burg by dawn, pal.
Hey, Jake, I'm looking to take this whole load off your hands. 180 G's. And don't argue with me, man. One-stop shopping. Unload it all right now. And it sure beats when you're riding with the Wildcats looking for beer money.
Yo, anybody home? Yo! I say ahoy there! I say.
Yo ho ho! And a bottle of rum?
Hey, stop. No, wait. Oh. Okay, man, look. Take what you want, all right? Drivers are only allowed to carry change of a 20.
What the hell is this?
Delivery? Double plump breast. More cluck for your buck.
This is BS. We didn't order any chicken.
Who cares? I'm starved.
Look, I'm sorry, all right? Maybe I messed up the address, okay? But the dispatcher, he's the owner's son, man, and he's always mucking up.
All right. Who the hell are you? No one orders chicken at 4 a.m.
Oh, man, that's what we're known for. It's the early bird special. Chicken around the clock. Around the clock. Get it?
No. Explain it to me.
Okay, yo, wait. Hold on. Guy comes in, he tells me to deliver the chicken. I deliver the chicken. I don't question it. I really don't, man. Especially when it's a big, blonde, ugly, monster-looking sucker.
Lawless.
Lawless?
What the hell's a Lawless?
This crazy, I don't know what you'd call, PI or something. He was working for the clerk over at the armory when we boosted these guns. Idiot cops thought he was our inside man and booked him.
Maybe he's trying to poison us.
Hey, that's good meat.
Guess what, fellas? This just isn't your lucky day.
You in no particular rush. Timing is everything.
Nope. Just wasn't their lucky day.
Doug Franklin.
Miss, can you tell me what this is regarding?
He said that if I ever needed to get in touch with him to call at this extension and that you could put me through to him.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I can take a message. If you give me a number where I can have Agent Franklin call you back, I'll be happy.
No! No, look! I need to... This is Golden Girl. Can't you just look me up?
Miss, I don't know what you want me to look up. You can just give me your name.
Hey, man, the deal was, I help you out, you help me out, right? Not with the bird, man, with the chicks. Take off that shirt. Show him a little skin, give him a little taste.
I never said you could use me as a sex object to go trawling for your women.
No, you just gave it one of your characteristic grunts, and I took that as an affirmative. Affirmative. Look at that. Oh, man. She go, ooh. I think she was looking at me. I really do. I really think she was looking at me. You think she was looking at me? I really think she was looking at me, man.
Nah.
You know, I don't get it, man. You're like a babe magnet. I mean, take away your blonde hair, your muscles, your chiseled looks, and what do you got?
You.
Ooh, bogey's at 3 o'clock. Now, there they are, man. Now, look, don't blow this one, man. They've been circling us. Now, come on, come here. Just unzip that shit.
Reggie.
Oh, no, come on, man. Not the bat phone, not now. Then we can reel them in.
I'm on top of you.
Yep, I knew you was gonna handle this because you's my man. Now, put on the charm. Let's do this like we know how, all right?
Ladies, I just have to say, have a wonderful day.
What?
Where's your mama on the phone?
At least there's one person that thinks I'm the coolest dude on the planet.
Check on table 2. Yeah. Sonny, would you check on table 4 for me? Okay.
There's my boy.
Hey.
Oh, what you been doing? Breaking hearts up and down the beach all morning?
Only mine, and you're stomping on what's left of it.
Oh, sweetie.
Thank you.
I've been worried sick about you, too. You weren't here for my etouffee last night. And if I do say it was an orgasm of culinary cuisine, leaves you breathless and satisfied.
Can you get enough of this woman or what?
Well, her, like the rest of the female population on South Beach, can't seem to get enough of you.
Oh, don't mind him, Johnny. He spent so many years as an only child.
And I'm still an only child, Ma. You see, Lawless is just my buddy. He's not your son. You only treat him more like one than you do me.
Is he always like this?
I ain't getting any years.
You got a client waiting. She must be desperate. Take that wig.
May I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Lawless. The phone book gave this address, but I thought this would be, well, I thought it'd be your office.
No, it is. I am John Lawless. My associate, Reggie Hayes.
Hi, I'm Maggie Dixon.
Would you prefer another table? Maybe inside?
No, this is fine, really.
So, how can I help you?
I need you to find someone for me.
Someone? What, someone missing?
Sort of.
On purpose. Like your husband. How about a boyfriend?
How about a pet hamster?
Okay, do I have to tell you everything? I mean, I thought you handled difficult cases.
Well, difficult, sure, but if we don't know nothing at all, I think that makes it pretty close to impossible.
Look, Miss Dixon, if you want me to help you, you're gonna have to trust me.
I don't even know you, Mr. Lawless, so really, how do you expect me to trust you? What? Okay, where's he going?
You know, you're wasting his time, and the one thing he hates is people wasting his time.
Oh, so that's it? That's it. He just leaves. I mean, I thought this guy helps people. That's how he helps people?
Look, Miss Dixon, can I call you Maggie?
Yeah.
Maggie, if you need help, then there's no one you'd rather have on your side. But it's gonna have to be on his terms. Just make yourself at home, all right? Do a couple reps or something. Or you just have a seat, but don't touch nothing.
Let's see what kind of woman this Maggie Dixon is.
My kind of girl. She hasn't got a record.
Come on. We gotta be out there somewhere, Miss Dixon. A match.
Your ID's all too good. Credit rating, social security card, prints on file. Only you didn't exist before 18 months ago.
And you ain't no natural blonde either.
Because that's a typical government bonehead maneuver. Everything perfect except the one thing that's gonna get you killed.
So, what's your story, Miss Dixon?
Well, may as well leave it Maggie Dixon. I mean, that's my name from now on, or at least it's supposed to be. That's the name they gave me when they relocated me.
Relocated? As in federal witness protection?
So what'd you do? Turn evidence on your old crew? Feds turned up the heat, so you did the El Fodo?
Well, I never did anything wrong. I'm a protected witness.
Well, most are crooks who have no other choice.
I'm not a crook. I was a doctor.
So what happened? Your malpractice insurance run out?
I was a psychiatrist. Look, I volunteered. The Good Samaritan. I had no idea what this would entail. I thought I would tell them what I knew, they would relocate me for a while, and then once Villanova was convicted, everything would return to normal.
Villanova? Jorge Villanova? The guy died in prison after winning a life sentence.
You don't have no reason to be hiding from no dead man.
It's not him I'm being protected from. It's his brother, Tony.
Oh.
Look, this was just supposed to be temporary. Just until they convicted Villanova. Then it became until they nailed his brother, Tony. Who knows what it's gonna be next?
I don't get it. If you're under federal protection, why do you need me?
Because I don't seem to be in protective custody any longer. Look, last night someone broke into my house. They ransacked my place.
That was probably just a routine B&E. That kind of thing does happen.
No, I wasn't taking any chances. I called the special number I had. It was out of order, no such number, and I have used that number before.
Did you try the feds directly?
They never heard of me or my code name. Then I asked to speak to the agent in charge. They said he was unreachable. Look, I didn't know what to do or where to go here.
You know what?
Look, I don't want to be babied.
I just want to know what the hell is happening to my life.
Whoa. Lawless, I think we got trouble.
Just like that, real easy. We take it out to the street, there's a blue convertible at the curb.
Later, baby. fue bleu.
Well, that went smoothly. Cute.
You really think there's something in the federal building that'll explain what's going on?
It's as good a place to start as any. At least maybe we can find out why the agent in charge sold you out.
I don't believe that. One thing I know about people, and I knew I could trust Doug, just like I know I can trust you. And you.
Let's find out.
Well, the federal building must be the most well-protected building there is.
Well, it probably is, but, you know, unless you specially trained like myself and Lawless.
John, man, you scared the daylights out of me. How you doing? Great, man.
He's probably finding a water drain for us to climb up to the roof. Now, if not, I'm gonna have to do the human fly thing up the sheer surface and then toss him down a rope and haul him up.
As opposed to just landing your helicopter on the roof.
No, we're talking ninja time, right? One with the night. We're in, we're out. They never know. And then we're gonna have to work our way into the inner sanctum sanctorum, right? Probably hook up a harness, lower me down, through the air conditioning duct, right?
And I'm so glad something came up in which I could do something for you, because if not for you, you know.
Hey, don't even go there, okay? By the way, how's little Billy?
Big Billy now. You wouldn't even recognize it, man. He's going out for the football team this year.
No kidding.
Okay, so while you're doing all this, Lawless is...
He's doing his thing up on the roof, waiting for my signal to let him know I'm done. You see, no job is a small job. Whether it's him up there, making sure nobody sneaks up on me, or whether it's me down there, working my way through the many twisted labyrinths of the K-9000 secured system brain center.
Looks like some good fishing down in Banjo Key.
You see, in covert ops, you can't look the part and take anybody down by surprise, right? Like Lawless, you know, they look at him and they go, whoa, Superman, right? I'm not gonna mess with this dude, because he'll frag your ass, right? They see him coming from a mile away. But me, see, I kind of sneak up on you, sideways, kind of like a
Creep? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. Does this rap work on other women?
Very rarely. But it just takes that once.
Have you ever considered analysis?
Yo. Can we get in?
Been in. Got it. We out of here.
Got what?
You know, it.
Looks like your body's RV.
Whose car is that?
Could be there. ¡Apúrate!
Now, you know guns are very dangerous. Now, watch your step.
They're Villanova's men, right? They came here to find me and kill me.
They better be. Because if they were just out fishing, they got a hell of a lawsuit.
What about Doug?
Let's just wait a second and give it a second for the smoke to clear, okay? I'll check it out.
You got an international driver's license on this one. Manuel Ariba. Import, export. Car's registered to a New Realm Enterprises. Miami address.
Here you go. Sounds like a Villanova specialty.
Yeah, import dope, export money.
Hey.
They killed him. God, they killed him. Doug's dead.
They were trying to get him to tell them where you were, and I think he held his mud.
I don't know what the hell's happening. I mean, with Doug dead, I mean, we never talked about what to do in a case like this.
Gonna do just what you've been doing. Stay out of sight until we figure out what's going on.
Well, we know what's going on, man. It's payback time from Villanova for losing his brother.
No, but see, there's more than one team playing this field. Villanova's boys have been out here working on Franklin since this morning. And if the guys who tell Maggie to my place were working with Ariba, they would have told him not to bother with Franklin. They already knew where Maggie was.
Wait. Where do we go from here? I mean, how do we figure out who everybody is?
We do just what they did to us. We spook them.
Nah. I hate when he gets on that track.
You take Maggie back to your mom's house.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna do just what he said he was gonna do. He's gonna spook him back.
Hello. What the hell's going on with Manuel?
No word yet. I tried him in the car a little bit ago, but he's...
Yeah, well, try him again. I could have walked back from Key West by now. The next time I tell you to do something, you do it. Don't say that stupido.
The little ones I like to throw back, Villanova. It's the big ones I like to stuff and mount on my wall.
Come on!
It's all right, it's all right. It's okay. Okay?
Thank you.
The John Lawless.
There may be others, but I'm the one you have to watch out for.
I heard you had Rocas.
And I heard on your team it was your brother, Jorge, who had the stones. Who'd have thought a couple of months at Club Fed he'd clutch his chest, jackknife into a coffin?
Why you have a seat, Mr. Lawless? Aldo? If it's okay with you, he's gonna just check you out a bit.
No problem.
Also heard about your expertise with electronic devices. And you know, there's one thing I can't stand about Miami. It's all the bugs.
You don't mind if I save all the yucks and give you one big laugh later, do you?
But you don't want to make nice at all, do you? So why are you here, John Lawless?
To deliver your thought of the day. You're no longer interested in Maggie Dixon.
I'm sorry, who?
Exactly. You call off these Gindaloons, or I'll come back here and sink your little party. For you see, Maggie Dixon's no longer under the protective custody of the United States government. She's my little pet project now.
You know, my friend, I've taken on the government of 6 different countries, including your own federal agencies. And now, after all this manpower and firepower, now all I have to worry about is you.
It's frightening, isn't it? By the way, I left his buddy back at the crime scene with a dead Fed. Chances are, he'll trace it back here somehow. Guess what, fellas? This just isn't your lucky day.
Let's go.
one of them now. I want the timetable moved to the day. You see the plane is fueled and ready.
Okay, we'll be halfway. But if I can't reach him in time before the...
They had all the time they're going to get. You make this happen, they bring him today. This Lawless is not gonna go away. Once he sinks his teeth in, there's only one way for it to end. Punta y basta. I want to speak to Ringerman or Todd. And I don't want any more excuses, you hear me? What does it take to grab one girl?
All right, out of the car. Here's where we can see him. Now! Federal marshals.
And I've been looking all over for you guys.
Think you're funny?
Well, I am playing Tahoe in the 7th.
You're quite a walking arsenal. How many federal statutes you think he's stomping on?
Well, maybe if you guys had announced your presence back at my place instead of busting through my door like Elliot Ness.
We thought we had a kidnapped federal witness on our hands.
Oh, so we don't need no stinking badges, huh?
Maybe we're a little overzealous. Tony Villanova's a high priority. We thought the whole case was flatlining on us.
First Doug Franklin's off the screen and the girl disappears from our radar. We had nothing left but to stake out Villanova and see if we picked up anything that might tell us where she was.
So are these really necessary?
We get the girl back safely, you bet. We still don't know what to file you under. Computer punched out a report says you're a regular three-ring circus. Ex-covert ops, joint CIA Special Forces unit. Now you're some kind of private eye, only takes on, what would you call them? High-intensity assignments. You said you might be involved in rescuing those embassy hostages last year.
Now, I promised that exclusive to Barbara Walters when she profiles me on her special next month. You know, I don't think Maggie's gonna be too keen on seeing you guys again. For some reason, she doesn't feel real secure under your protection.
Well, it's our job to convince her otherwise. After what was said to her in those shrink sessions, we think she could probably help us get an indictment against Tony Villanova also.
And you figure once Villanova gets permission to take his brother's body back home, you may never see him again, right?
Hey, you're a regular rocket scientist.
I have my moments.
Son of a... Yo, buddy, what the hell's he doing here?
I called him just before you guys picked me up, just to make sure I didn't wind up in some empty ravine out here, or hand it over to your buddy, Tony Villanova. Yeah, I overheard him mention you guys were on his payroll. But don't blame him. He didn't realize I was listening.
Punch him.
Whoa, hey, man. That's the right way.
No, not all the time. Sometimes you let in Mrs. Doggatuck's prize-winning garden. You ruin her rose bushes.
One time. The houses don't look that different from up there.
Get in the house. Just get in the house.
You know what? What are you looking at? You act like you never saw a helicopter before.
How do you put up with that boy?
Boy, you look like you were raised in a barn or something. What's wrong with
I
you?
just love having a family.
I wish our guys hadn't killed Franklin. Dead agents. You know how much heat that brings down?
Hey, listen to me, you son of a... I hadn't heard word one from you or Todd in 2 days. I wanted to know where that chico was. Now, this happens today. You understand me? Today. You have both of them there. Don't call me with any excuses.
We'll have the girl there today.
You just get ready to transfer the rest of our money to her account.
Yeah, I got your money. I also got records of every centavo that went from my banks into your Swiss accounts.
So you see that this goes down like I say, or you and your partner have plenty more heat, believe me, to go along with your dead agent.
He wants a boat there today.
Yeah, well, first we gotta find Lawless.
Check the VIN number we got off that helicopter. See who that's registered to.
How is a drug lord from Colombia making all this happen?
With the help of 2 federal marshals on his payroll.
Not Doug. I refuse to believe that.
No, Doug Franklin was a straight-up guy. In fact, he was trying to protect you. But you see, Villanova paid Ringerman and Todd to find and deliver you.
So it was the crooked feds who trashed her place and put her on the run.
Yep. It's not that difficult for 2 federal marshals working witness protection to find your new identity.
What?
Maggie, these guys could have scooped you up at any time. They were looking for something. So they goosed you, hoping you to beat a path to where you stashed it.
Stash what?
Yeah, Mag. Stashed what?
Tapes. Okay, I have tapes of sessions. See, I was Jorge Villanova's wife's psychiatrist. She didn't use her real name, so I didn't know who she was at first. Then when she was murdered, that's when I went to the feds. I mean, she told me he was gonna kill her.
Oh, so she dissed her old man and you got it all on tape.
My guess is if we listen closely enough to those tapes, we'll find incriminating evidence against both Ringerman and Todd.
And so these tapes have just been sitting there in your gym locker?
Who's gonna check out a gym?
With all them babes wrapped in spandex? Woo.
Well, you can just drop me off at the Cafe Johnny. She's all yours. I can't leave Angie alone during the lunch rush.
You have been really super, Mrs. Hayes. Thank you so much for everything.
Girl, don't you worry about a thing now. You just sit back and you watch my boy kick some tape. Make him know you were there, Johnny.
Yes, ma'am.
Mama, I'm your boy. He's not your boy.
You're both my boys. What was that you going on?
Conversion reaction. Common in conjunction with sibling envy in adolescence.
What? You guys discuss me? Like, let's rip Reggie apart? Okay, thanks a lot.
But let's not forget Maggie's on the hit list of a major Colombian drug lord. Can we table this until next week?
And not to mention, you never let me drive your car.
Oh, you know I love you, honey, but you a terrible driver.
Ma, I fly a chopper. I know how to drive.
And I'm Tina Turner.
Because I got this deep river of flowing emotions just below the surface.
Reggie.
It's kind of like a wellspring of
Reggie.
untouched tenderness just waiting for the right person to pull it out of me.
Reggie.
What?
Okay, look, if you have some issues you need to work out, this is not the way to go about it, okay? You need to go through the proper channels, find yourself a qualified psychiatrist, preferably one whose pants you're not trying to get into.
You know, but they're such nice pants. Am I that obvious?
About some things, yes.
Yes.
Like how much you care about Lawless.
Huh? I mean, you know, we're buds.
No, I think it goes a lot deeper than that. You know, it's pretty interesting. I mean, as different as you two are, you're quite similar in a lot of ways.
We are, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the dude saved my life.
Your mom told me you saved Lawless's life.
She did?
Yeah, she did.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess I tried anyway. I mean, it hasn't been that long. It seems like almost forever ago. You know, we were in the military, right? I was a pilot, and he was in covert ops, always being sent out on those dirty missions that nobody wants to talk about, not even our government.
So, what, something went wrong?
Something went wrong, all right. Whole mission almost got botched up because of some bad intelligence on our side. And we were already on our way in there to extract them when we got called off. You know, so I radioed in that I could see them, that there were still survivors. And they told us to pull out anyway.
And just leave him there to die?
Yeah, so I pretended my radio was malfunctioning. And I didn't get the dust-off sign.
Sounds like you did save his life.
Not quite. I mean, you know, I managed to pull out Lawless and 2 other members of his team, but we had only got, like, you know, 3 clicks, and we got shot down. You know, I spent a whole week in that jungle. You know, I wouldn't have lasted a day, let alone 7. Lawless, and he led us out of there through minefields, enemy troops, The next thing you know, we were recuperating in a U.S. Army hospital. So no, I don't think you could say that I saved his life.
Maybe you did.
You know what, Maggie? You're a pretty good shrink. Real easy to talk to.
Thanks.
Deliver her to Villanova at the drop. You clean up here. Not before Shaft tells you where Lawless is. You don't need him showing up like the last reel of a Stallone movie. Get the tapes and take them both and fertilize an orange grove with them.
You done done it now, man. My mama's a real clean freak.
You know what? You got a real fast mouth. You better start using it to tell me where your Goomba Lawless is, or I'm gonna start feeding you to the garbage disposal.
Hey, man, chill, man. Come on.
Lawless!
Yeah?
Huh? Oh! Now, if you notice the careful placement of my fist on his face, it knocks him out every time. I got the tapes.
Damn it, Lawless! You're gonna be one sorry ass. Oh, sweet God, now. What is this? What are you, crazy? Huh?
You know, you should really give these up, Todd.
Hey! You can't do this, man.
They're bad for your health.
And not even filtered.
Yeah, you know what? You're nuts, you know that? You got garbage for brains.
Where is she?
Lawless, you can't do this. I'm still a federal officer now. You'd be killing a government agent.
So arrest me. Your biological clock is ticking, my friend.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
All right, I'll catch the pieces.
All right, okay. It's an abandoned airstrip up off A1A near Broward Beach. Hey, for God's sakes, Lawless, she's there. Ringerman's giving her over to Villanova, and along with his brother Jorge.
Jorge? The dead guy ain't dead?
No. We were faking it so that we could spirit the guy out of the country for his brother Tony. I mean, that's easy for Ringerman and me. That's what we do. You'll be there with the girl, I swear. I swear, man, I swear. Oh. I fell for you. You were bluffing, weren't you?
All in all, I thought you held up pretty well, man.
We're going to have a nice chat during the flight. The same kind my dear brother's wife and you used to have before she died.
Mano.
I knew you would find a way to keep me from rotting in that stinky cell. For the dead men, I have worked some appetites.
Yeah, well, you will be home in time to have breakfast on your own veranda. You, however, will not be joining us for that leg of the journey. And Lawless?
You'll never hear from him again. No one will.
Good.
Sorry, but your flight plan has been denied.
Nice shot. You know, sometimes I can't get enough of you.
Okay, but no noogies.
You the man. The cops will be glad to wrap these guys up. Let's get out of here. Let's rock.
Hey, man, you know what? You ought to take a gander at this when I'm done. You'd be surprised at how much there is to learn about oneself. That Maggie chick, she was pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, she was. And maybe after she sees her parents and gets her whole life back in order, she'll come back and see us.
You liked her, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You see, in the book says that you're not losing any of yourself by admitting that. So you should never be afraid to admit that you liked her.
Reggie, I just did.
Oh, okay. But it also says that the more you embrace your inner soul, the more you bring it out. What are you doing?
Like you said, just embracing my inner soul.
He's a quick learner. Hey, yo, Lawless, wait up.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Lawless.
Hey, Lawless, showtime.
Next Saturday on Lawless.
You see what I see?
Yeah.
There's only a couple of guys in the world that can put this together. He's gonna do it again, and this time we'll nail him.
The bomb is planted. It's on your buddy's chopper.
Reggie!
Coming up on Fox 4 News at 10, another bank robbery in Dallas, but this time the bad guy didn't get away. And the long arm of the law reaches down to Houston to nab two brothers, twins, wanted for a 1991 murder in Fort Worth. It's a story you'll only see on Fox 4. Plus, we'll tell you how two local families plan to make sure their loved ones did not die in vain. We'll have those stories and more, along with Ron Jackson's weekend weather forecast at 10.